What's up, Saiyan Army? Day 3, 4, I don't even know. Anyways, I want to apologize for these past couple of videos. I've been kind of under the weather. I never get sick. I usually get sick maybe like once a year. I think this might be the one time a year. I don't think I got sick this year. But anyways, yeah. Normally it's not too bad. And it's not usually bad enough to put me down and stop working out. That's why I consider sickness if it keeps me out of the gym. But yeah, I'm supposed to train legs today. Skip the leg day just because I'm not feeling that great. And I know if I do train today, it's going to go either one of two ways. Either it's going to drag the code on for the rest of the week, or I'm just going to get better as usual. But I think the way I'm feeling now is going to drag the code on, and I don't want to, spend the rest of the weeks just slowly getting better. I just want to kick it. And hopefully I'm feeling like 75-80% better tomorrow. That's what I'm really hoping. So anyway, slept in today, slept for like 10 hours. Weighed myself, hit a new low, which is very surprising considering my activity level and my macros were kind of messed up yesterday. But it's all good. We're getting back on everything today. And yeah, we hit a low regardless. So it's a win-win situation. But we're still going to make these videos educational, and I'm going to try and make them as entertaining as possible with what I can, even though I'm not feeling the greatest. Hopefully, like I said, this is the last day, but yeah, someone give me a fucking sense of green, please. Dragon Ball Super episode 60, it's lit. Girlfriend just made shoyu salmon. This stuff is delicious. It is so flipping good. We got them kimchi. We're also going to make some special rice. Protein. Nicely, girlfriend for cooking. Good girl.
Oh yeah, I looked up raclette just randomly.
What is raclette?
Raclette, the restaurant where they scrape the cheese on top of your plate. They have reservations available now. I think the hype died down. You guys go for your birthday or something?
Okay.
You have 6:30 and 10 o'clock on the 15th.
Do you like that?
Huh?
Do you like this?
You like it on your face.
Like this. You get the tea, you put it in the water, or put it in the rice actually. You get the tea bag, put it in the hot water, and put in the rice, then you got ocha gohan, which is delicious, especially when you're not feeling good. And then you're supposed to use like wet seaweed, yeah? Wet seaweed. We're going to use furikake. It's going to be delicious. Supplementation. Now there's a really requested video from you guys. I've been asked to do this video for a while now, so here it is, my updated supplement list. Now in this video, first off, I'm not here to sell you guys a thing. I'm just going to tell you guys what I take, what I like, what I don't like, what I think is bullshit, and etc. and what the research and the studies show. If anything, I want this video to get you guys to start thinking about what supplements you're taking and what supplements you're wasting your money on, and to do your damn research. Now, if a guy named Dustin Physique, he has a super aesthetic physique out there, if Dustin Physique tells you to take a company called ScamZ with a capital Z, and he says their supplements are the shit, and you go and buy it and you take it and it doesn't do anything for you and you don't look like Dustin Physique, whose fault is that? It's both your faults. It's one, Dustin's fault for selling you bullshit, and two, it's your fault for not doing your research. So you're just as at fault. So in this video, I want you guys to start thinking and start learning and start doing your research, so therefore you're not wasting your money. So let's get into it. First supplement is one of the most studied supplements on the market now, and that is, you guessed it, creatine monohydrate. Now creatine monohydrate, keep it simple. You don't load it. There's no perfect time to take it. You just take 5 grams daily, anytime, anywhere, any place, whether you're cutting, whether you're bulking. Yes, it will increase, give you a little spike in weight in the beginning because you will retain a little bit more water weight. Remember, what's muscle primarily made out of? Water. What's your body primarily made out of? Water. And yes, you will hold water, but you will balance yourself off given a week or two. Now, I know a lot of you guys aren't going to look up the studies, so here's what the studies show. According to the 2 meta-analysis on this topic, creatine significantly increases power when supplemented in both sexes over a period of time up to 8 weeks. where improvement over placebo is maintained rather than being enhanced further. The rate of which power is derived from, the fuck is that noise? A resistance training regimen appears to be up to 78.5% greater with creatine relative to placebo. And in active trained men who are naive to creatine, this can be quantified to about 7 kg for bench and 10 kg for squat over the course of 8 weeks. So obviously, creatine can lead to some gains. It's one of the most studied supplements. It's very cheap, and I recommend it to be on the top of your list if you're that broke person, okay? Next supplement I'm gonna talk about is multivitamins. Now multivitamins, there's no studies showing that multivitamins even work or help at all. I think that everyone should take it just because, one, they're so cheap, and two, I don't think most people get enough micronutrients. Like, I can't eat all these micronutrients in these multivitamins. So I recommend them to everyone. Just get a cheap multivitamin. This is like from Costco. This is actually my girlfriend's one that I've been taking. And yeah, just eat 2 of these delicious gummies that are filled with 3 grams of sugar every day, and you're good to go. Next supplement is fish oil, omega-3 fish oil. There are so many studies of why fish oil is good for you. For me, I take 2 grams of fish oil daily. Now for me today, because I had salmon, which is a fatty fish, and high in omega-3s, I'm not going to take my fish oil today. Okay, so if you eat a lot of fatty fishes, you don't need to supplement this. But if you don't eat a lot of fish, then definitely recommend fish oils. It's good for inflammation in your body, increases blood flow to your brain. There's so many damn things that fish oil is good for. I highly recommend it. So this is for the broke person right here. This is the broke person stack. If you're a broke college student, this is what I recommend. And if you're the broke college student that doesn't ever go in the sun either, vitamin D3, okay? Vitamin D3 is basically you get it from the sun, okay? When I lived in Hawaii, I didn't have to worry about that because even in the winter, we still got a lot of sun. Here in New York, winter is coming. Winter is coming. We need a supplement with vitamin D3. I think this is a supplement that I don't hear a lot of people talk about at all. So if you don't get a lot of sun, then definitely recommend supplementing it with vitamin D3. And I'll also add that to like the broke college person's list, although D3 would be at the end. Just hang out in the sun for like 10-15 minutes or whatever it is. Alright, next supplement is going to be whey protein. This is another supplement I always get asked about, especially from younger kids. They think, oh, in order to gain muscle, I need to be taking that whey protein. You know what's the best type of protein that you can take? Food. Food is filled with micronutrients. Food is amazing, and it tastes arguably better. You know, depends on what kind of food you're eating. But whey protein, I think of it as just liquid food. That's all it is, okay? For me, when I'm cutting, I don't take too much whey protein unless I'm really short on my protein macros. When I'm bulking, I'm always low on protein and super high on carbs, so then I need to supplement whey protein. So for me, I only take it when I'm bulking. And that's it. I mean, it's simple. Liquid food. If it ends up being cheaper than your chicken or your steak or whatever you want to buy at the store, or your eggs, then definitely get a protein supplement to help you hit those macros. That's it. A lot of people ask me like, oh, how do you get 200 grams of protein a day? You know, you either eat a lot of protein, eat a lot of eggs, eat a lot of meat, or you supplement it. Next, oh, we got 2 proteins up here. Next supplement, pre-workout. Now for me, I'm not a big coffee drinker. Coffee, obviously can work as a pre-workout as well. If you don't have money to afford pre-workout, I definitely recommend coffee. For me, I don't really drink a lot of coffee. I don't like coffee cake, coffee ice cream, but I do like pre-workout. And I do think pre-workout can be advantageous. For me, pre-workout definitely helped me stay consistent in my workouts. On days where I feel like crap and don't feel like going to the gym, I just pop a couple scoops of pre-workout and I'm in the gym. For days I'm at the gym and I feel like shit, I don't feel like pushing, doing my workout, take some pre-workout and you're all fired up again. So I definitely think pre-workout can be really helpful. Obviously, you want to do a study on everything inside your pre-workout to make sure you're getting the best bang for your buck. And if you're really that guy that hates all the pre-workouts, just make your own. You can buy, Amazon sells it, there's lots of different companies that sell pre-workout in bundle packages, and you can just make it yourself. I used to do that before, but I'm just honestly too lazy to do it now. But yeah, for me, I take OxyShred. I take 1 to maybe 1.5 scoops every day pre-workout. I deload from my pre-workout whenever I'm on my deload week, so I take a week off of caffeine. I think caffeine is one of those supplements where people take too much of it. For me, I'm literally taking just maybe like a scoop and a half of this, so maybe 150 to 200 milligrams, not grams, 200 milligrams of caffeine daily. I drink like a Monster every month or so. So yeah, don't kill your adrenal glands. Keep the caffeine in check. And if you're not sure how much caffeine you're chugging, then you should start calculating that, because your tolerance is going to go up and you're going to kill your adrenals. Next supplement, branched chain amino acids. Branched chain amino acids, there's some studies on branched chains. There's not a whole ton, so it's not one of those things I'm going to recommend. This is all at the bottom of your list to buy. For me, I work out fasted, and if you work out fasted, I do recommend branched chain amino acids. It tastes better than water, it's delicious, and there are slight studies that show that it can improve protein synthesis, although it's not 100% confirmed, okay? So unless it's confirmed, then I'm not going to really 100% recommend it. Now, non-stim pre-workouts. You stack this with your pre-workout. These are brand new. These non-stim pre-workouts just started coming out maybe in the past couple of years. For me personally, I noticed that the non-stim pre-workout, when you stack it with a pre-workout, it kind of like enhances it and gives you like, enhances the effect of the pre-workout and makes it last longer. That's what I noticed. So I take these, I stack it with my pre-workout. Also on deload weeks, when I'm not taking any pre-workout, I'll just take the non-stim because it has no caffeine. Hence non-stimulant. Or if you like to work out late at night, then I recommend non-stimulant pre-workouts, because obviously caffeine's gonna kill you. I mean, gonna kill your sleep. Glutamine. Now glutamine is something that I've tried many times before. It's a supplement that I do not like or do not recommend. All the studies are kind of inconclusive as far as if glutamine really works. For me personally, I've taken like 1 or 2 scoops out of this. You know, I haven't noticed anything with glutamine, and I wouldn't waste my money on it. Last supplement, acetyl-L-carnitine, aka liquid butthole. This is a supplement that I used to stack in my pre-workouts when I used to make my own pre-workouts. Now, there's not a lot of studies on this. Like as I said in my previous video, according to examine.com, this is what they say. Carnitine supplementation seems to reduce markers of muscle damage after anaerobic exercise, possibly through enhancing oxygenation of tissue when oxygen is lacking. This mechanism might also explain the greater work volume seen in one study. So obviously one study isn't conclusive or anything. It's not gonna make me recommend this supplement, but if it comes in your stack, like that's how I got this when I got in my EHP stack, then you know, feel free to take it, try it out for yourself. I'll let you guys know how I like it as I go along. Anyways, that's the end of the video. See you guys in the next one. Much love, strength, and honor. Aloha.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000!